Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Pokemon HeartGold. Last time, we evolved Golbatman into Crobatman, dealing with the burned tower, and in this episode, we're going to be tackling the Ecruteak City Gym, but first, we're going to go to Route 42, because if you come up this way, you can get TM65, Shadow Claw, which is very helpful if you need to use that on, Pokemon to teach them something for the ghost type gym, but if you go towards Mount Mortar, a hiker runs into you and gives you HM04 strength. If you remember, once we beat the Goldenrod City gym, we were actually able to use strength outside of battle, but we didn't have it yet. Now we do. Strength is a very good normal type move and very good for stab, and it's a very good physical type move in general. So that's going to go on Fluffy. Next up, we're going to go into the Ecruteak Dance Theater. And it looks like a Rocket Grunt's harassing a kimono girl. Well then. All right. Of course, a stomach ache. Well, let's deal with this Rocket Grunt. She's kind of at a loss for words. So, Rocket Grunt time. Let me show you my Crobat. And look, it's a coughing! So, Crobatman. Wing attack. Seriously, level 12? What are you doing? What are you even doing here? How'd you get past the tree? Yeah, looks like you lost all right. How are you doing? Okay. Now, the reason why I talked to her again is because, wait a minute, I thought that she gives me something. No, it's this old man who does. And he gives you HM03, Surf. One of the best water moves in the game, HM03, allows you to surf on bodies of water. Yet another move that we will be taking and giving to good old Fluffy. Fluffy will be making a comeback soon. She is my HM slave after all. But let us head now to the Ecruteak City Gym, which has an annoying gimmick. Is Doc. All right, so let us climb on up. And as you can see, we have to fight some mediums in order to get to Morty. So, medium Georgina. Oh, a Ghastly, huh? Well, go, Crobatman. Show them why I ended up choosing you instead of Banshee. Even though Banshee could do well against these, you know, Ghastly. Level gap's just gonna get wider and wider. And that's when I realized I never healed Banshee. Well, better keep on using good old Crobatman. Astonishing. The reason why I'm using Astonish is because I have so much PP for Astonish and not as much for Bite at the same time. I think I'm forgetting that Bite is actually super effective. Wouldn't be the first time I forget type of advantages. All right, Astonishing. I'm just KOing these ghosts one at a time, and Crobatman is now level 27. I am now stronger than the gym leader, and I want to learn Air Cutter. Let's see what Air Cutter can do. Air Cutter? It's special attack. And wing attack we need, but we don't use Confuse Ray too often, so we're gonna get rid of Confuse Ray. I want to get Cross Poison, but you need to get a Heart Scale in order to be able to do that. And unfortunately for me, Heart Scales are very hard to come by in this game. So, Astonish. You and your team of Ghastlies stand no chance against me. Right, another Ghastly. Big surprise. And that was astonishing that she used another Ghastly. I can only use the word astonish too many times. At least they give decent experience. But guess what happens after you beat the medium? The light disappears. Yeah, something's telling me that it was supposed to have the light get bigger, but the developers decided, nope, we're gonna make the light disappear. Don't worry, if you fall down, then you end up just back at the beginning of the gym, and you don't have to refight everyone. But we've got a Haunter at level 20. Cheetah. Cheetah. It lived. Never mind. Haunters aren't too smart. Alright, we'll keep battling. Crobat Man can deal with this even while cursed. It's astonishing, I know, that I'm keeping in Crobat Man with curse. Come on, do curse again. Oh, mean look. It's not nearly as funny. Alright, that does a quarter damage each time, so that can actually be kind of annoying. Bite it. There we go. That deals with the Haunter. Crobat Man's almost to level 28. Seriously, I'm gonna be so overleveled for Morty. Alright, falling down. So then I can get the lights back. Don't know why. Right. Let's go around. I should probably heal Crobat Man. Super Potion. Ether for Astonish. I probably shouldn't be using Ethers because those are actually hard to come by. And then this is where I remember, wait, I've got Oran Berries. Not like I'm going to use these later in the game. I should have kept one so I could have planted it. I know. I know. This is just me being lazy and not wanting to go to a Pokemon Center. Now for Crobat Man to be healed. If only I had more money, then I could drown in potions with Super Soakers. Alright, so let us keep on going. This medium's got one Pokemon, and it's only a Haunter at level 22. Okay, that's a little bit more reasonable, but doesn't... It's been a while since I bioed the Ghastly line. I could have sworn it was level 25 that Ghastly evolved into Haunter, so still in a way, Cheetah. Cheetah! Level 28! Yeah, I can only assume you've experienced both. Well, there goes that. Okay, and we go up. All right. This should be the last medium. Then we'll be able to go and fight Morty. Unless there is one more. Let me check to make sure. No, I think there might be one more. No, I think this is the last medium, actually. So, we got Ghastlies. Big prize. Oh, a hunter. Surprisingly not using the Gen 2 pure ghost type Pokemon that was added in for Gen 2. This gym doesn't use it. And I always found that odd. Heck, I didn't even know that Pokemon existed until I got to Mount Silver, which we won't be getting to until the end of the game. But you know what? I trained up Banshee to be used in the gym. We're gonna use Banshee at least once. And great, it's a female at level 20. That'll only do 20 damage. But so will mine. This is a war of attrition I'm not gonna win. Unless I get a crit. And Banshee, this is why you're going in the box. Alright. Woody, deal with this. Woody, rock throw. Okay, Woody, you've been confused beforehand when you threw rocks. Good job, Woody. Good job. I feel like I have to praise Woody because I know what happens later for Woody. All right. All right. Let's try and go around. And here we are at Morty. So, Crobatman, looks like it's up to you. And time to battle against Morty. Morty. If only my name was Rick. But we've got ourselves some Ghastlies here. I know. Let's bite him. You thought I was going to use Astonish, didn't you? In hindsight, I probably should have. It would have saved some PP, but oh well. All right. On to level 21. Bite. That deals with Haunter. We're gonna get Crobatman to level 29. Ooh, Gengar. The final in the line of the Ghastly. Oh no, Sucker Punch. Too bad, I'm gonna bite ya. Bite your butt. Sweet, that berry triggers it, so then I don't have to deal with a potion. You sealed your own doom there, Morty. Especially since you're using your not as powerful Pokemon. There we go. Level 29 for Crobatman. And now for the last Haunter, and let us deal with Morty. Level 23, huh? And bite it. That all you got, Morty? Literally almost swept your team. Would have loved if I was able to do a sweep this game, but I didn't. But there we go. That deals with Morty and earns us our 4th badge. And we have obtained the Fog badge from Morty. So, level 50 Pokemon will now obey us. We can also use Surf out of battle. We also get TM30, which is Shadow Ball? Yep, Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is a pretty good TM. I generally use it a lot of the time, but oh well. Not really going to use it this gen. Of course, everyone fears my Vampire Bat. But, up, we've got Ani. Its weakness is Dark-type Pokemon. That's pretty obvious. I thought that was obvious to everyone. I guess not to Ani. But let us heal up Crobatman, heal up Banshee, and then put Banshee inside the box for all eternity. Good thing Banshee can't die because Banshee's already a ghost. All right. So, where are we headed off to now? Well, as I mentioned in the last part, normally where you would go is you would go left and head on down the route to get over to Olivine City, but we're actually going to be going towards the right, which leads us to Mahogany Town. So, Fluffy, come over here. I have some HMs to teach you. Banshee, goodbye. You will not be missed. Come, my HM slave. Learn the move of strength, even though you're so fluffy and small that you're able to learn strength. Actually, no, oh, wait, no, that was Shadow Claw. I was about to say, is that Shadow Ball? So, first things first, we need to teach Surf to Fluffy. None of my other Pokemon can learn Surf at this time. Soon, though, we will have Poseidon, King of the Sea, learning it. But first things first, we need to get a Water Stone for Poseidon. Also, I don't know what is with me in Greek names. You're going to notice that in a trend for another friend we're going to have later. Alright, so Strength. A lot of people can learn this one, but Fluffy's the best one to learn this, because Fluffy can get rid of Fury Swipes and get Stab on Strength. Even though Fluffy's attack stat isn't that good. Oh well, at least she can push boulders. Such a good Fluffy. But let us now head on our way towards Mahogany Town. There are two ways you can go to Mahogany Town. You can go through Mountain Mortar, or you can end up going through the waterway that we're going to be taking. We're going to be taking the waterway, and it's a good thing I take the waterway because we are going to encounter something special. So, let's put Annabelle up front because Annabelle can use some levels. It's also a good thing I put Annabelle up front for this because I had no idea this was going to happen. So what will be our first Pokemon we encounter on Route 42? Well, is it going to be a fish? Nope, it's going to be a legendary. Literally the first Pokemon I've encountered since I first met those three dogs, and it's my favorite one, Raikou. Even though they're called legendary dogs, Raikou is quite clearly a saber-toothed cat. First things first, Thunder Wave. Because this is not Gen 6 and I can still do this. Bye, Raikou. I'll see you later. Good news is, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you encounter the legendary... I can't call Raikou a dog. Raikou is clearly a cat. And it bugs me. Raikou is clearly a cat. But whenever you encounter the legendary trio of the Johto region, you can do status ailments, and however much damage they have taken, that damage will carry over as they wander around the Johto region. So we're going to be encountering quite a few of them, specifically two of them, Raikou and Entei, numerous times. At least I'm going to off screen while I'm training. Raikou's going to show up a little bit more often than Entei is, but what I'm going to do off screen is I'm going to whittle their health down to where I can just throw a ball at them and catch them. I know that's kind of cheap, but believe me, I'm saving the actual battle for Suicune. But who's this fisherman here? This fisherman is the one who's going to make Poseidon King of the Sea. Actually, Poseidon King of the Sea. This trainer right here, once we battle him, will want to register the number into our Pokegear. You're going to want to do this because this trainer gives you a Water Stone for free the first time he calls you. Which means Poseidon, King of the Sea, will finally become Poseidon, King of the Sea. I just love saying that. But we've also got a quillfish here. Can't buy a quillfish yet because we haven't gotten the rod that allows us to actually fish up the dang things. We won't get it for a while. I would have gotten it if I went to Olivine City, but oh well. But there are new Pokemon that are available on Route 42. Specifically one new Pokemon. And we're actually coming up to the area in which we're actually able to do it. The reason why I'm not bioing Mountain Mortar's Pokemon yet is because we need to still do that. We need to still go inside Mount Mortar, which I'm going to do in the post-game. But inside this patch of grass here, we could actually find a new Pokemon that is actually exclusive to HeartGold, believe it or not. I know, we rarely find Pokemon that are exclusive to HeartGold. Even more rare is the fact that there isn't actually the Soul Silver equivalent inside this patch of grass inside of Soul Silver. So what is this Pokemon? It's the cheeky monkey itself, Mankey! Mankey is a pure fighting type Pokemon that has a pretty good attack stat, but pretty garbage defenses. It's all brawn, no defense. At level 28, a Mankey will evolve into a Primeape, getting a major temper problem in the process, which apparently, according to later Pokedex entries, it sometimes dies because it has so much rage. So it pretty much gives itself a heart attack. That's horrible. But with Primeape, you have a pretty good fighting type Pokemon with pretty decent attack stat, but it's not really something that's worth getting. On the bright side though, Fluffy here is showing off her skills. Go Fluffy, go Fluffy, go Fluffy. Oh, so cute. Fluffy is now level 17. And Fluffy wants to learn Helping Hand. How cute. No. You're an HM slave, true and true. And you know all the good HMs in this game. It's also very sad that I'm able to actually, you know... Oh, never mind. I was going to say that was going to hurt, but then Fluffy sort of ignored that. Right, so Surf. Okay, Fluffy. Oh no! The Dugtrio's growling at me. Whatever will I do? Surf it again. Alright. That deals with Dugtrio. Wow, Fluffy almost gained an entire level from that. Alright. Never been to the other side of Mount Mortar. Interesting. But let us bring back Crobatman, because I want this level disparity gap to get even higher. Let us battle against a Pokemaniac. Also, secret place, you're on a public road, ass. Pokemaniac Shane. And it's a good thing I switched to Crobatman, because Poison Point would be annoying. It's a good thing Crobat's a poison type. Air Cutter. Probably should be using Wing Attack since, you know, physical attack stat and all that. Air Cutter. Alright, there we go. That deals with that. Oh, Nidorino, huh? I'm so scared. Are these your rare Pokemon? They're not that rare. Although they do have a good move pool that they can learn in terms of TMs. I will give you that, Pokemaniac Shane. But there we go. So let's talk to you again. No, because you attacked me. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Mahogany Town, home to a gym, which you can take on if you want, but that gym's gonna have to come after a little event goes on. And what seems to be going on inside here? Huh? Sure, I'll buy something. You can buy Pokeballs, tiny mushrooms, some potions. This store sucks. But what is this tree? Well, let's keep going forward. Rage candy bar. Sure, why not? Interesting. So that person right there won't let you pass until you get the gym badges from Olivine City, from Mahogany Town, and from one other town whose name I forget, which is before Mahogany Town's gym. Yes, there's going to be a point in which we're going to be getting 2 badges within 1 episode. And I'm really excited for that. That is true. Pokemon do not learn certain moves if you let them evolve, or they learn those moves sooner. Especially when it comes to stones. The only Pokemon I can really think about for a line that doesn't is the Eevee line. Eevees still learn things when you use stones on them, which is good because otherwise that would suck. Ones that don't would be Pokemon like Growlithe when you evolve it into Arcanine, or Vulpix. And hello, Ian. Is that a battle challenge? I'm gonna assume that's a battle challenge. I better go and prepare to take you down soon. A red scale, huh? Well, I wish you would tell me. I know who it is. It's Mr. Pokemon back by Cherry Grove City. But welcome to Route 43, ladies and gentlemen. Population 1 new Pokemon that we can end up finding here. And that Pokemon is an interesting typing-wise. That is Girafarig, the normal Psychic type Pokemon. I know, normal Psychic. That just seems so bizarre. With a very good special attack stat, pretty decent regular attack stat, and a good move pool, Girafarigs, while not having an evolution, are pretty good Pokemon to have, to say the least. And that takes care of Route 43. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing new on Route 43. You can find Flaffies here. So there is that. And believe me, you're gonna find a lot of Flaffies here. But that's about it. So Crobatman is now level 30. Ooh, Sandslash. We shall use Fluffy, who knows Surf. Go, my little Fluffykins. Oh, I should name her Fluffykins. It's a little bit late now, but if I ever need to use my HM slave again, I will name her Fluffykins. Oh, that actually didn't kill. Good thing Sandslash doesn't learn any ground type moves. Thank God Gen 5 fixed that for poor Sandslash. I felt so bad for Sandslash for so many generations because of that. But there we go. That deals with that. Fluffy is now level 18, which means she can deal with things on this route. No, losing is not fun, but you lost anyway. So, trainer tips. All Pokemon have pros and cons depending on their typing. Okay, I already knew that. So what Pokemon do we have right here? Why, we have a Girafarig! Fun fact, that little head on its tail is actually the real head of the Girafarig. I know, that's kind of weird. Let's try and whittle it down. I'm double its level, and I killed it. Well then, that sucks. So, let's go on up, and we got one last trainer battle before we end off the episode. I don't want to play, though. I need to get to the Lake of Rage. I don't know why, but something's telling me I need to go to the Lake of Rage. Part of me was doing this early because I kind of wanted to see if I could. But let us bring in Artemis. Artemis, I need you to break this Clefairy's bricks. Break her bricks. But there we go. So anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to be heading off towards the Lake of Rage, dealing with this supposed red Gyarados that is rampaging around the Lake of Rage. and finding out why that Gyarados is rampaging around the Lake of Rage. See you all next time.